Good evening. As Britain swelters on the hottest day of the year so far, there are warnings to look out for those who might be affected by the heat. Temperatures hit 34 in some parts of the UK, with southern England and the Midlands getting the hottest weather.
Forecasters had promised this would be the hottest day so far this year, and it seemed no one wanted to miss out. Many headed to the coast. This was Bournemouth Beach in Dorset, overflowing with day trippers making the most of the sunshine and the chance to cool off in the sea.
Travel lovers, so we're saying hello to you from Brighton, which is this gorgeous city here in the south of England. It's actually by the sea, and that's exactly what we're going to do today, go and show you the sea. We just finished working and it's a gorgeous sunny day, so we decided to show you what's Brighton all about. Right now we're finding ourselves at the Lanes, which is one of the must-do things here in Brighton.
So come and take a walk in peace. There's all the freedom you need. And go spread your love for the people's grace.
They are hot pants.
Yeah.
That's one way to get more views, Justina.
True. So we're just casually strolling through the North Lanes, and they're really famous for its vintage shops, retro shops, lots of cool like hipster cafes and bars and restaurants, and of course on such a nice sunny day all the people are out and about having a pint, a glass of wine, so yeah, it's really nice. And in fact the Lanes once used to be slums, but in the 1970s a guy called Ken Fine, he actually saved it from the slums and he saw the potential, and I think little by little, one by one shop, it all just became into like one gorgeous area here in Brighton called the Lanes.
Go spread your love for the people's greater needs. Oh, yeah.
Just saw that amazing Indian architectural building was actually once a royal palace to King George, I believe, and it has nothing to do with religion. It was just influenced from Indian architecture. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh yes, vinegar. There you go, Justina.
Oh, thank you. Looks
No worries.
amazing. When you're Brighton, you have to get fish and chips because it's a coastal city, and here in the UK it's very normal for you to have some fish and chips by the sea. So we got standard cod, some chips, and some mushy peas,
Oh,
which are my favorite.
You can already see Justina's been at it with her red lipstick there, but I really don't like mushy peas. Let me dunk my chip into it.
I thought you don't like your mushy peas. I could literally have them on my own. They're so good.
Ideally, I would have ordered some ketchup, but here in the UK, they actually charge you like 10p per sachet.
That's ridiculous.
And it's a rip-off. Also, we would eat at the beach, but the seagulls here in Brighton are absolutely savage. Like, we just sat here in the shade and a seagull literally tried to sweep under the canopy and have a bite of our fish. Like,
Micha was like this.
Oh, disgusting.
Wish me luck.
They're so big here in Brighton, aren't they?
They're so
How
active.
big would you say the seagulls are?
The size of an elephant?
Do this. How big would you say? I'm literally thinking like a dog, a small dog, a large dog, an Alsatian. Just needs a bit more vinegar.
Yeah, and salt.
So how are you enjoying your day today, Justina?
Loving it.
Yeah?
It's very hot today.
It's extremely hot, yeah.
We're not used to this.
No, actually, for the whole month of June, it's been disgusting.
It's been horrible, yeah.
And we're on the, what day is today? 29th. 29th today.
28th.
Justina can never remember dates.
Maybe 29th, yeah.
So it's the 29th of June today, and the weather has been really bad all month. But today is one of the nicest days we have seen since we got back.
True.
It's 24 degrees. There's so many people with their tops off, women included.
With their bikinis.
With their bikinis, yeah, and it's just such a nice day today. Oh, you are grim, Justina. Licking
Love
that mushy pea. How can you eat that? Oh my god. Yeah, these are called Brighton Rocks. So basically it's a stick of candy. It's very hard and basically like a rock, because when you bite into it you have no teeth left. So that's a good gift to get if you ever come to Brighton. Also fudge. This is also a common thing that you can get from the seaside. And also, if you're feeling a bit more creative, you can get a basket full of shells, which Justina found.
Soft rock.
Oh, okay.
How is that possible? So
Wow.
not really hard. I wonder how soft it is. It feels really hard.
Really?
Touching the
This film?
surface.
Oh yeah.
Maybe inside is soft?
Maybe a bit more gooey on the
Yeah,
inside?
maybe.
Justina, did you ever used to play with these as a kid?
Yeah,
Bucket and
absolutely.
spade?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We take that to the seaside.
Does that bring you back then?
Good times. Good
Yeah.
When do we want it? Now! What do we want?
Animal liberation!
When do we want it? Now! Animal liberation!
Animal abuse!
There's no excuse!
For animal abuse!
There's no excuse!
For animal abuse!
There's no excuse!
For animal abuse!
There's no excuse! For animal abuse!
Ban Greyhound racing! 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 It's not sport! It's violence!
Vegans here are out in full force, guys. I've never seen anything like it for veganism anyway. Have you, Justina?
No, not really.
No, and they have the police as well, so it's a proper organised event here. Yeah, wow. We're trying to find somewhere to sit, but
There's nowhere. There's nowhere to sit.
it's so
It's
busy.
so busy here, yeah.
What about over here? I say it like that. What about over here? Look at over here. Oh my god. We should go down a bit maybe. Yeah. Yeah, so many people are swimming. It's a sea of people today.
Oh, I found a spot.
Christina's found the spot.
Here.
Yeah, that's a good spot. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, good.
Wow. Look at how many people are out today.
Oh god, wait a second. I want to tell something to the camera.
So much foot traffic, isn't it?
So what everyone does here at the beach, they usually get a drink. I
Yeah.
think we haven't seen a single person that is not holding a drink.
That is
Isn't
so
it?
true.
Everyone comes here to have a drink here. Unlike in Canada, guys, you're not allowed to drink in public places in Canada, especially on the beach.
That was the worst thing about Canada, actually.
Yeah.
So Justina's gone for 2 bottles of cheap wine today. So we'll see how that goes.
And I just borrowed a glass from one of the bars, so I didn't have to buy like plastic cups from the shop.
Talking of Canada, I'm drinking a Budweiser today. I actually got 3 of these massive bottles for £5, which is really, really good deal, I would say. Justina, once again, has got some crisps as well, because she cannot go anywhere without a bag of crisps. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. The struggle is real. Honestly, it's not that bad, is it? Everyone's laughing. I feel kind of bad, but honestly, look. How is it that hard to walk on pebbles?
People are laughing.
Honestly. Do you think
It's like walking on Mars.
Do you think where she's from they only have sandy beaches?
Maybe.
Because to be fair, if you're used to sandy beaches, yeah, when you come to this beach you're like, what is going on?
You made it. You're looking good?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be on our vlog?
It's a vlog, yeah.
Yes.
I look small though because I'm on a slant.
I know. So who's taller? Are you taller?
I think Niall's taller now.
Oh yeah, maybe.
But I am on a slant,
Always
so I'm
taller.
not sure.
Always taller.
But this is my brother Niall. How old are you now? 21?
21, yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers everyone. Cheers Niall.
Cheers.
With your big bottle of wine. Hi, get ice cream with a flake, please. That's everything, thank you very much.
So when in Brighton, you have to get some soft ice cream. It's a must do, especially with a flake.
In England, if it's just a bit sunny, everyone goes crazy. Flip-flops are out, tops are off, everyone just absolutely
Bikinis are on.
appreciates the summer because it's so great all year that when the summer comes out, everyone really appreciates it. We're making no exception today ourselves. We had the fish and chips, the ice cream, we've walked along by the boardwalk.
Now we have the beach huts.
Yeah, the beach huts here, and we're actually going to make our return back up towards the pier. The sun is about to set, so that's even better for us because we really have struggled to film today.
It's too bright.
So bright.
Too bright and brighten.
Yeah, and it's so windy today as well, so I would say the filming conditions today have been very tough.
Very tough, yeah.
We haven't even been able to talk that much
Yeah, I
because
know.
we had to be like in the shelter, so right now we're standing in front of some beach huts.
Yeah.
It's not too windy, but it's been a nightmare today, honestly, guys.
True.
Give us some more ice cream.
Here you are.
What you gotta stick with it.
So guys, we finally found some shade in this very bright Brighton, and hopefully the wind's not going to pick up either. And yeah, we're just basically walking back and we're heading towards the main pier, which actually has an amusement park on and a fairground. So maybe we'll take a little stroll along there, won't we, Justina?
Yeah, we tried to do that the other day, but then people were really annoying, and so many of them were saying like, no filming, no filming. So we're gonna do a second attempt, see how it goes. And hopefully it's gonna be nice and shady.
Yeah, to be honest, I really have been struggling with filming here. Not just in Brighton, but in the UK. I feel like everyone's a bit more aware of filming. And even with drones, I remember just before we left, there was some nutter that flew the drone over Gatwick and basically held up about 200-300 flights. So that ruined everyone's impressions of drones. So everyone's like super like, oh my god, there's a drone, where's the drone? And yeah, it's just not ideal vlogging situations, is it?
Yeah, everyone's a bit more anxious about everything.
That's why all of the main UK vloggers basically film in their bedroom.
Yeah, and they all do like beauty videos.
Exactly, because it's just insanely hard. We're basically walking home and we just spotted the West Pier, which actually burned down in 2003, and you cannot miss it. It's the one pier that looks cremated.
True, yeah.
Yeah, but it's so iconic here in Brighton that I don't think they ever should remove it, even though it's so burned. Yeah, I think it really is one of those things that remind you of Brighton, don't you think?
I'm actually surprised that it's still standing. It burned down in 2003,
Yeah.
but it's still there. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah.
And the fire started by arson as well, so I don't know. I don't know if they ever caught the person that did it, but
They probably did. Maybe that person is currently in prison.
I mean, I hope so.
Who knows?
It was such a catastrophic fire.
Yeah.
It burnt down the whole pier. Nothing is there.
Yeah.
It's insane.
What about the other pier? Was it always there, or
Yeah.
was it built after this one burned down.
I believe they were always there. The other pier is, I would say, much bigger anyway, and there's a lot more going on. Well, there's definitely more going on today, but yeah, I mean... It's a sunburn from Brighton. Oh, okay, let's wipe away the tears. Sometimes it's just so hard to talk, isn't it? It's 100 degrees in this apartment. That's a bit better with the door open, isn't it?
I told you.
Okay, shall we do this then in one take?
So the last scenes were actually shot at the beach. We were hanging around with Micha's brother, Niall. He's such a sweetheart, isn't he?
I actually have one more brother, which I actually didn't end up seeing. I think he was working or doing something. So hopefully in August, when we go back for my cousin Loretta's wedding, you'll be able to see my final brother, Caleb.
Your final brother?
Yeah, because you've seen 2 now, and that's the last one.
Exactly.
And yeah, hopefully you get to see him then. But it was just so nice to be in Brighton.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I've said this already, I probably haven't, but Brighton is technically my second home or my third home. Because my brothers moved to Brighton with their stepdad when I was about 19 years old. So I basically lived with them up until the point of me being at secondary school, and then they moved to Brighton just to kind of mix things up a bit. So yeah, they're still my family. I grew up with them. I just don't live with them anymore. So I would technically call Brighton one of 3 homes.
One of your homes, for sure, yeah. But it's good, like you have so many different places where you lived at, and maybe you can always go back to it and see different family members.
Yeah,
it's good. Yeah,
it's nice that you can go to Brighton. Just to visit family because it's cheap then, isn't it?
Exactly. I'm not gonna lie, we're no longer in Brighton. In fact, we're no longer in the UK. We left England yesterday as we arrived to my home country, which is Lithuania. Yes, so we're super excited to be here. We're going to be here for the whole month of July. So if you're excited for our Lithuanian series, make sure you stick around. Guys, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, cheers to freedom. Woo!